Good morning, I'm Sheila. It's wonderful to be with you. And today's video is called Heart Healing. I'm scared it will end. So I work with light workers, healers, intuitives, people that are very empathic and very aware of the unseen world. And one of the things that is occurring right now, amongst many other things, is that our life purposes changed in May. And those life purpose changes affect every part of you and affect every area of your life. And they're not changed to make your life harder, they're changed to make your life easier. And when your life purpose changes, you will be aware that you can't continue in the way that you have been. You will feel a great deal of effort being put into things that you cannot sustain. Very often feelings of fatigue will be overwhelming, gynecological issues, financial issues, relationship issues, all mount up if you're not on your path. So as far as I'm aware, everybody's life path changed over the age of 30 back at the beginning of May. And one of the reasons that I do what I do is because I literally feel, like many of you do, what people are scared of. And I want to let you know that it doesn't have to be bad news. So today's video is called I'm Scared It Will End. You have a soul contract that is designed for you to learn and for you to teach. And whoever you are worried about, whether this is a friendship, a relationship, a family relationship, it's my dog. A soul contract is supposed to expand you. What can happen is that if you try to deny that expansion, the higher selves will end the contract because it's not serving a purpose anymore. Very often, fears that a relationship or a friendship or a dynamic will end are because you sense that the other party is evolving at a different rate to you. One of the greatest fears that a light worker has is of being alone, being abandoned, being rejected, starting again. And that's very real because a lot of you have had many, many lives where you sacrificed everything. And naturally, you get some security. You don't want to go through that again. Now, I'm not smug. I've been divorced twice. I've had a lot of hardship in my life. I'm now very happily married, but it was, you know, it's required work. And I understand the fear of addressing something as sensitive as this. The thing to remember is that you can never really judge another person's evolution or path. And that's something that light workers do tend to do. And you may not think you do. You may find yourself feeling pity for people that are actually right where they're supposed to be. You may find yourself feeling frustrated with people that are supposed to make you feel that way so that you learn more compassion. Very, very often, the guise that a soul takes on in this lifetime has nothing to do with how advanced they are as a soul. It's a part that they're playing because it's something they want to experience this time. So your perspective on whether or not they can grow as fast as you, whether or not they are actually doing everything that they said they would, is based on you. And we never really know how far something could evolve or how far another soul could evolve until we actually get back to the spirit world. So you really can't take anything for granted, and you really need to keep your fear in check. If you are sensing that there is an increasing divide between you and a loved one, the worst thing you can do is ignore it. The best thing you can do is make sure that you are doing everything you agreed to do within yourself. One of the things I would see is ladies trying to observe a partner in a very particular way so that through the law of attraction that person would change to fulfill their fear. That doesn't happen. Because if you're making a concentrated effort to view someone in a way that you don't naturally view them, it is the energy of strain and the energy of stress that the universe will pick up that you're emanating and will simply replay that back at you. So the advice I have for you from Spirit is do your own work. If you are avoiding your growth, whether that is psychic growth, emotional growth, spiritual growth, then that puts more of a question mark over any marriage, any relationship, than their lack of growth. If you've got two people, the hare and the tortoise, that are growing at different rates, but they're both growing and they're honouring where the other person is, it's very likely that your soul contract can be renewed in another way. There are also many different types of relationship contracts. There are healing contracts, teaching contracts, kindred spirit contracts, spiritual development contracts, cathedral of soul contracts, many different contracts that can be brought in to a relationship, to a marriage, to a dynamic that will allow it to go on further. But they will only consider doing that. This is your soul counsel if you are learning everything that you agreed to learn. So if you want some help with that, if you want to find out about the dynamics of your relationship, if you want to find out about what your guides are asking you to learn, if you're wanting to find out what you can do to help yourself, head on over to my website. We offer relationship healings, life purpose readings, and I do many different types of activations. If you can't see what you want, message me, because we offer so much. For now, I want you to know that you're doing a great job. It isn't easy, but you will do it. Lots of love from me, so much love from them. We love you. Goodbye for now.